Hello, 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 and welcome back. My name is Alexandria. Welcome to Module 2. So, Module 2, we're just going to start off by doing this is going to be a super short video, by doing just a slight introduction to what an aura type is within human design, okay? So, without further ado, let's begin. So what is an aura type in human design? Okay, so your aura type is essentially the design of your energetic aura. Okay, there's 5 different types. So there's 2 types that are energetic. So that's a generator and a manifesting generator. So again, we're going to look deeper into each of these types after this. Okay, so there's generator and manifesting generator. Okay, they make up a good chunk of the population. They make up about 65 to 70% of the population. Okay. Then there's non-energetic types. So there's projectors, manifestors, and reflectors. And your energy type is based off of what combination of energy centers you have activated, so defined and undefined and or open. Okay. So let's look a little bit deeper into what an aura type actually is. So your type is essentially the way that you interact with the world, right? The way that your energy interacts with the world. Also, it's also the role that you play within the world, okay? And each type has a specific set of unique characteristics that show up for them, okay? So for example, reflectors. So one of the non-energy types, these are actually one of the most rarest energy types and the first energy type that humanity had, right? This is what the voice told Ra-Uru-Hu or Alan Krakow, okay? So reflectors, one of their characteristics is that they're extraordinarily sensitive, right? And that's because, and they need a ton of rest. And that's because they don't have any defined energy centers. So they're constantly taking in energy from other people, right? Within each of their energy centers. So what that does is that creates them it makes them very sensitive to other people's energy. So again, let's also talk about the role that each type plays in humanity, okay? So we'll go over this when we go through each type as well. But just for an example, let's look at a reflector again, right? So a reflector, completely open and undefined centers. There's no defined centers in their chart. Their role within humanity, they are here to be mirrors for humanity. They're here to show us what's working and what isn't working, what's right and what's wrong, right? Because what's happening is, like we talked about in the last module, is they're taking in energy from other people and they're amplifying it. So what happens is they mirror the energy that's around them. So if they're in an unhealthy environment, or if they're in an environment where the quality of that environment is so low, they're going to reflect that, right? Because that's going to be reflected in their behavior and the way that they treat other people and the way that they show up in this world. Okay, so again, they're the mirrors. That's their role, to show us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what's working and what's not working. So understanding your aura type is really important with human design, okay? Especially if you are running a business, right? So what understanding your aura type can do is it can provide you insight into who you are, right? And why, you are the way that you are. So why you're sensitive, or why it's difficult for you to create boundaries with other people, why you overextend yourself to other people, right? It gives you the reason why. And then it gives you the reason of, it gives you how you can change that, right? So it shows you how your energy works and why certain business approaches don't work for you, right? So you'll talk to some people where they'll say, yeah, I DM, 40 people every 2 days or whatever it is, right? And you're like, wow, like I just like can't do that. Like that's just not for me, right? And that's because you have a different energy. And even if you try to do it, you're going to experience resistance. And that's because your energy is different and it's not meant to work in that way. And that's okay. Each aura type has energetic gifts and a role that they play and give to humanity. Okay. So it also helps you understand what energy is you and what isn't you. So again, back to that example, if you are, for example, like a projector, you're not meant to be messaging people all the time, right? DMing people all the time. That's not you. You are not meant to behave in that way or use your energy in that way because it's not efficient for you. You're a non-energetic being. So doing that stuff isn't really, and all the time, you can do it sometimes, right? For sure. But doing that stuff all the time, that's not aligned with you. And that's not actually you, right? So understanding your aura type is really, really helpful when in terms of business. And it also helps you understand with like, your coworkers or your employees, why certain tasks or certain, job requirements don't really work for them and how you can use their gifts differently. Okay. Your aura type also provides insight into how your energy interacts. So that's what I just said, and works with different people, right? So that's because, for example, again, coming with the projector, right? This is someone that is not energetic, but has the ability, their role as a projector, they're here to guide humanity, right? So their role is to identify gifts within different people and promote those gifts and help people use those gifts, guide them into seeing what is possible for those gifts and how they can offer it to the world, right? And you may notice like around certain people that you really resonate, right? So for example, like I'm a manifesting generator. I get along like really well with Kelsey, and that's because both of us are manifesting generators. So we're go, 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 right? And we just like, we do it. But that's because we have these abilities to work these very, very long hours. And when you are around people that are the same aura type as you, there's almost like this resonance that happens. And that's just because you feel seen by one another, and that's due to the fact that like your energy works in a similar way, right? Again, human design can also help you see your energetic gifts and talents and how you can use them in this life and offer them, to the rest of the world to serve the collective. And I think one of the biggest parts of human design, or one of the biggest impacts of human design, I guess you could say, is it gives you a permission slip to be your true authentic self. So if you're a non-energetic being, right? So if you're a projector, a manifestor, or a reflector, and you're out here trying to operate like a manifesting generator or a generator, so those are energetic beings, they create energy, right? If you're out here trying to operate like them, you're going to burn out. So when you hear what your design is, and for example, like if I'm giving a reading to a projector, I say to them, you need to schedule in rest. Literally put this in your agenda. This is my rest time, right? And hearing that is so validating, right? Hearing that they're not meant to work in this hustle, go, 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 go culture is so validating, because that's probably something that, they've been feeling for so long, but they've been pushing themselves, trying to fit themselves in this mold, right? But then when they hear, hey, babe, your energy just doesn't work that way, right? When they hear that, then it's like, okay, this is validation, and I have permission to take a step back and not operate that way, operate in my way, the way that I'm meant to operate, right? So that's another huge thing that human design can bring you. and in terms of understanding your aura type, right? So that's the end of this introduction. Now we'll be getting into each energy type. So I'm very excited to get into each energy type. Make sure you bring your notebook and or are taking notes throughout, but I will provide you again with these slides, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.